Hey guys, this is iCamL and I'm back here with another tutorial video. So, as you guys know, it's been a while, quite a long time actually, since I've done a scripting video. And today I'm going to show you guys something that might involve a little bit of scripting. So, let's get started. So, I'm going to show you guys how to make rain. It's falling from the sky and then going through the ground. Like, it's legitimately going to look like rain. So, I think that's pretty cool. So, we're going to get started by inserting a part into workspace. We want to make our raindrop first, so let's kind of make it a little bit bigger, just so we can see it better. I'm going to make it a bluish color. I'm going to make it medium blue. Maybe I'm going to make it out of foil or whatever. And we're going to make transparency something like 0.4. Then we're going to anchor it, make anchor true, and you want to uncheck can collide. And let's just change the surfaces to all smooth. So there you go, you got our raindrop. That was pretty simple. Then if you want, you can name it raindrop, just like I did there. So now we are ready to begin the scripting. First, we're going to insert a script into workspace. If you want, you can name it something like rain script, something like that. So we are ready to begin scripting, so just delete that part at the top. Let's go ahead and get this started. So first of all, we're going to start off by defining a cloned raindrop with a variable. So we're going to do this by local. We're going to maybe name our variable something like drop or something, equals game.workspace.raindrop.clone. It's just good to clone your raindrop in the first line, just so you can get kind of a fresh start with the script. And we want to get rid of the original raindrop that we inserted by just simply making game.workspace.raindrop.anchored equals false. So that gets rid of this one. Let's open our script again. Now we've already written the part before, kind of the first part of the script. Now what we need to do is make a loop, an infinite loop. So we're going to do this by doing while wait 0.1 do. The while loop, it's a very common way in ROBLOX scripting. In writing loops, a lot of people use the while loop. And why I put wait 0.1 there, it's just a shorter way of writing something like while true do, wait 0.1, and then you write your code for the loop to run. So just to kind of shorten this, we can do while wait 0.1 do, and 0.1 seconds, that's the time we're going to wait. So every time the loop runs, which is going to be an infinite amount of times, and it's going to run every 0.1 seconds. So we have to wait 0.1 seconds each time. There has to be a 0.1 second increment between each time the loop is going to run. So while wait 0.1 seconds do. In this in this loop, we're going to assign another variable. We're going to clone this drop, we're going to clone this object again, because if we didn't clone it, then the raindrop would only fall once, and we don't really want that to happen, because we want it to keep cloning inside the loop, so it's going to clone an infinite amount of times. So we're going to name it something like drop clone, local drop clone equals, going to clone this again, so drop clone. Oh, and remember to put the parentheses at the end. I forgot to do that. Next thing we want to do is we want to make it fall. So we want to the loop is going to keep spawning the raindrops at different places in the sky. We don't really want it to keep dropping from the same place, or else you wouldn't really get much of a realistic looking precipitation. So we're going to do drop clone, which is just a part, dot position, equals vector3 dot new. That's the kind of value that's used for size of parts and position or rotation or anything like that. So just do vector3.new, and then we're going to insert some parameters in there. We're going to need 3 parameters for the x, y, and z axis because we're referring to position here. So we want it to spawn at a random point on the x-axis, which is, I believe, is either this way or this way. It's not up and down, but the x-axis is horizontal. So we want it to maybe spawn at a random place by putting math.random, and then we want it to spawn between the x coordinates -100 and 100. So that's our x-axis. And then our y-axis, which is up and down. Let's say we want the raindrop to spawn maybe 100 studs above the ground. So we're just gonna keep the y-axis, at 100. And then for the z-axis, we're gonna do, which is perpendicular to the x-axis. We're just gonna do math.random, coordinates -100 and 100 again. So there you go. That's how our rain is gonna spawn. And next thing we need to do is we just need to put drop clone into workspace. So all you do for this is just drop clone dot parent equals game dot workspace. So basically, drop clone, the parent of drop clone is equal to game dot workspace, which is right here. And the last thing we want to do is just make it fall, which is pretty easy. So you obviously don't want the rain to be anchored, or else it's not going to be able to move at all. You want it to, very important, you want to unanchor it. So all you do is drop clone dot anchored equals false. So we finished our script, and we can go ahead and test this out. So just press F6 to play solo. Alright, so as you guys can see, we have raindrops falling all around. It looks like real rain. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty cool, actually. It's actually kind of a short script, too. So it's kind of nice and easy. And if we want, we can change the wait time here. Maybe we could change the wait time to about 5 seconds or something. And press F6 again to test it. So a raindrop is going to fall. Hopefully, you can get it to fall every 5 seconds or something. Let's just kind of zoom out. Let's see. Yeah, see, so it's taking a longer time, which is 5 seconds, to take the raindrop to fall. Because each time the raindrop falls, that means the loop is running. And then it waits 5 seconds for the next loop to run. So, that's kind of it, guys. I hope you found this helpful, and if you found any part of this video kind of confusing, please do not hesitate to ask questions. Hopefully I can clear it up for you guys. You can also private message me on Roblox if you have any questions, and that's it. So remember to give a like to this video, maybe favorite if you'd like, and subscribe to my channel. So thank you guys very much for taking your time to watch this video, and I will see you later.